Every action you take, every habit you build, and every goal you pursue is influenced by one thing: dopamine. It's the chemical that drives motivation, fuels desire, and gives you that feeling of accomplishment. But what if I told you that most people are using dopamine the wrong way? Instead of using it to push themselves forward, they let it control them. They chase instant gratification, social media scrolling, junk food, mindless entertainment, quick dopamine hits that feel good in the moment but drain their long-term motivation. And the worst part? They don't even realize it's happening. But here's the good news. You can take back control. You can hack your brain and use dopamine to work for you, not against you. And the key to doing this is something called the dopamine menu effect. What is the dopamine menu effect? Imagine walking into a restaurant with a massive menu, pages of appetizers, entrees, desserts, drinks. The more choices you have, the harder it is to decide. You end up picking something safe, something easy, something you've had before. This is exactly how your brain works with dopamine. Right now, your brain has an unlimited menu of easy dopamine choices: TikTok, Netflix, processed food, video games, notifications, endless distractions. And because these options are effortless, your brain picks them over the harder, more rewarding choices: exercise, deep work, learning, building something meaningful. The result? You feel stuck, unmotivated, trapped in a cycle of short-term pleasure and long-term frustration. But the solution is simple. You need to redesign your dopamine menu. How to reprogram your brain for motivation. The first step is cutting out the low-quality dopamine that hijacks your motivation. Every time you check your phone first thing in the morning, every time you scroll mindlessly instead of doing something productive, you are training your brain to crave instant gratification over meaningful progress. If you want real motivation, you need to limit the junk dopamine sources. That doesn't mean quitting them completely. It means making them harder to access. Delete apps off your home screen. Put your phone in another room. Set limits on mindless entertainment. The goal isn't to eliminate pleasure. It's to make sure it's not controlling you. Next, you need to replace low-value dopamine with high-value dopamine. Your brain isn't going to stop wanting rewards, but you can train it to crave the right ones. You do this by making productive activities more rewarding. For example, if you want to build a reading habit, create a system where you reward yourself after finishing a book chapter. If you want to work out more, track your progress in a way that feels satisfying. The key is to link dopamine to the things that actually move you forward, not just the things that feel good in the moment. Another powerful trick? The dopamine swap. Take something you already do for fun, watching movies, playing video games, socializing, and stack it with something productive. Only watch Netflix after finishing a deep work session. Only play video games after completing an important task. Only go out after you've hit your daily goals. This way, you're not depriving yourself, but you're also not letting instant gratification take over your life. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking motivation comes before action. But the truth is, action creates motivation. Every time you complete a task, no matter how small, your brain rewards you with dopamine. This means the fastest way to hack your motivation is to just start. Feeling unmotivated? Instead of waiting to feel ready, break your goal into the smallest possible action. Write one sentence, do one push-up, read one paragraph. Once you start, dopamine kicks in, momentum builds, and before you know it, you're in flow. Another game changer? Make progress visible. Your brain craves a sense of completion. That's why video games are so addictive. They give you levels, achievements, and progress bars. Use this in real life. Create a tracker, a checklist, a visual representation of your progress. When you see your growth, your brain gets a dopamine hit, and you naturally want to keep going. Finally, you need to control your reward system. Most people reward themselves for nothing, eating junk food when they didn't work out, binge watching TV when they didn't complete their tasks. This conditions your brain to expect rewards without effort, which kills motivation. Instead, start using earned dopamine. Want to watch your favorite show? Earn it. Want to check social media? Earn it. By linking rewards to actual effort, you retrain your brain to crave productivity instead of distractions. The bottom line. Right now, your brain is running on an outdated dopamine menu, one filled with easy distractions and instant gratification. But once you take control of it, everything changes. Limit low-value dopamine, link rewards to effort, track your progress, take action before you feel ready. Do this and motivation will no longer be something you chase, it will be something you create. Your brain is a powerful tool. The question is, are you using it or is it using you?